I heard pigeons aren't real. That's what I heard.
That could be. I just need more cowbell.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh.
Or the theme song.
Dun, 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 dun. Jeez, I feel naked without a pen. I brought two.
Yeah, grab the other one right here.
Another one there
Oh.
for you.
Sharpie? It's a sharp eye.
A sharp eye, I think is what it is.
Yeah, Sharpie is
It's Yondolf.
Is my mic even work? There it is.
No.
I was gonna say Sharpie isn't that Chinese for dog?
It's a type of dog.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the word for it.
Or maybe it's felt pen. I can't remember.
Welcome, everybody, to another exciting and last of 2023
Wow.
edition of Our Town Podcast, coming to you from the historic Renton Civic Theater in beautiful, beautiful downtown Renton, Washington.
Yes.
This is episode 52, boys, and
Wow.
we're saying so long to 2023 and getting ready to usher in 24.
Yeah, I'm
That's
telling
a
you.
couple
Goes,
days away, right?
yeah, it sure is. It just is speeding by.
It is.
Speeding by. It's like, hit the brakes. I want to be like Bugs Bunny, jumping out of the airplane and hitting the air brakes or whatever.
On this free
Slow it
fall
down.
of a life
Slow
of
it.
yours.
Yes, just slow it down.
Yeah.
What, you think I was gonna crash? Yeah.
Thanks, Bugs. Bugs, the inspiration.
I don't know. Because it is the last episode and 2023 was hit and miss, tonight's safe word is pungent. Which could be bad, or it might be okay.
Oh,
I guess it depends on your definition of pungent.
Well, if you're like
Pungent.
smelling blue cheese, which I really enjoy on my salad, it's pungent, but it's good.
yeah.
But if it's somebody's dirty, sweaty socks
Oh, yeah.
I'm
and
sorry.
it's pungent, not as good.
Back up at that treatment plant.
Yeah. So if anybody's having an issue, just yell out pungent. We'll stop this here program and check on you.
We'll reach through time to do so.
And boys, Todd had an idea for playing a game a long time ago, which we never did. So we're doing it now. We got this game. It's called The Real Game of Life. It's by a guy named Chris. And I can't remember his last name. Made right here in the Pacific Northwest in Eugene, Oregon.
Jeez, that's great. Hey, Chris, you should call in and
Call
tell us how to
in and
pronounce
tell us
your
how
name.
to pronounce it.
GameOfRealLife.com.
Yeah, and I actually interviewed that guy with Kyle on our other program, God, probably 3 years ago now, something like that. So, really decent dude. And this has been updated since I played it last because it's got some COVID stuff in there. So, yeah.
Or the next one, the next plandemic.
Oh God, pandemic. Yeah.
Oh my
There's
goodness.
still people out there that believe it.
Oh no, millions and millions and millions and millions.
Many.
Yeah.
So we're going to play this here game. We're going to have it in the, what do you call it? The
Yeah, we're in
overlay.
Trinitron triple scope there.
PIP.
We're
the picture
also
in
live
picture.
streaming right now
Oh,
too.
geez, and I'm
Nobody's-
am I the only one that can be
Nobody's
seen?
watching.
Well, not with that attitude.
Dare they?
I mean, do you see anything other than a zero? Up
Well,
there?
maybe
can't
that's
see
one
that
of those crazy Arabic zeros.
I'm the only one not on camera as far as that
No,
was
I
going.
can scoot over.
No, that's fine. I don't need to be on camera. That's why I started podcasting to begin with and not a YouTube channel.
Well,
Go. So are we going to play the
we're
game
gonna play
as we
and
do the rest of the?
talk.
Oh,
Yeah,
right. Oh,
we'll just
man.
play a little bit and we'll
Ooh.
talk a little bit and we'll throw out stuff as we're playing. So, Todd, why don't you be the little yellow rock there, whatever color
I
that
don't
is.
care which one I am as long as I know which one it is.
Mike, you'll be the little clear stone there. And the one thing that Chris does is he has these polished rocks as movers as
That's
opposed
nice,
to
yeah.
manufacturing something. And I'll be this purpley blue, whatever the heck it is, thing here. And we'll have Todd go first.
Why do I have to be Mr. Pink?
Well, I mean, if you think about it, that's purple and gold. That's the
Yeah,
husky
and if
color.
you roll a 1 when you get started, you get aborted right away. So if
I
Todd
got a
gets
four.
a 4.
That's
Four.
That's
One,
way
two,
more than
three,
one.
4. Oh, Todd, you are orphaned.
Oh, good. I can be Batman then.
Hey, there you are.
Well, this is okay because. Oh, I forgot one thing we have to do first.
Okay.
We got to roll. We got to flip a coin for what sex you are. I'm tails, so I'm going to be, I think that's female. So I'm a gal.
Wait, what?
Mike, you roll, or you flip that coin.
So it's binary is what you're telling us. Heads or tails?
Yeah, because if you have sex or if you do certain things,
I'm heads.
you're a male.
So I'm a dude.
You're a dude.
Dude.
That is, what is that? I can't see from here.
My name,
That is also a heads.
my name
All
is
right.
Joel.
Couple of dudes.
Yep.
And then roll that 6-sided die, Todd.
Again? Okay. Because I guess that first time didn't count.
You got a 2, so Todd is poor. You start with $0.
Of course I
So
do.
up here on your dollars, you could put 0. Roll one more time.
Knocking my pen on the floor.
5. So you are actually poor, but you're pretty healthy. You get 50 health points.
That's HP.
HP. So Mike, you do the same thing. Roll that twice, sir.
Rolling, give them die, rolling. That's
So
3.
Mike is less than poor.
Oh, good.
He is middle class. You start with $10.
Oh,
What did you say I started with?
$0. You're poor.
My HP bill.
Oh, you got 50. So you're a healthy poor. Roll that one more time, Mikey.
Quattro.
Ooh, 4. Mike
Nada.
is 40 health points.
All
So you're, moderate income, moderate health. So you're doing pretty good, dude. Oh, I'm going to be the rich one, and I'm going to get aborted right out of the gate.
So this game is pretty, true to life then at this point.
So far, it's just a roll of the dice.
Yeah. And 1. I start with shitty health. So I'm really rich,
Yeah.
but I got shitty health.
Like
and
Mr. Burns.
And you can die. And most times you will
And then
die
you start,
before the
you
end
start
of the game.
at start again, or what happens if you die mid-game?
You're
just
dead.
out of the game.
If you get aborted, then you do it all over again.
Sure, because that's right at the beginning.
Yeah.
So we didn't get aborted yet.
So Todd, you actually lose 5 health points because you are orphaned. And this is where the diary comes into play, because anything to deal with parents, you don't have to worry about. So mom and dad can yell at you and you can lose, health points or happiness points and all that stuff. But you're right out of the gate losing a couple. Mike, what about you? Roll that die.
Do. That's a 6er.
Oh.
6er.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6er.
Okay, you landed on love. Your parents' love for you. Roll the dice and figure out what your parents, how they love you.
That's a quattro. Senor.
Mike, your parents love you. You get 4 happy faces.
Ooh.
If you had rolled a 1,
That's how I get
it would have
those
been they try, and it would have been 1 happy face. All right. Oh, close. Male circumcision. I am not a male, so I get a happy face.
Oh.
No, I'll just do 1.
Well, that's something.
That is something. Todd, you are up next, sir.
Okay. I'm here. So then I have to roll the die.
You got to roll the die and move your mover.
3.
Trace, 1, 2, 3. You, the drunken parent beats you up, but the good news is you don't have any parents, so it doesn't affect you.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, both my parents are dead.
Hey, Dave.
Alcoholics,
Yeah.
but
All right.
that-
Mike, you're up, dude.
That tracks.
A 2. Which one are you?
I was.
2. Oh, I gotta.
I know.
You got to get up and move.
Oh,
As they get
Mike got drugs and he got sugar. So Todd, way down there under drugs,
Under drugs.
you did sugar. So you got to roll the dice, Mike.
Yeah.
Down. Oh, here.
So
On the game board.
Yeah.
Okay.
So sugar, roll the dice.
Another booger sugar. Number 5.
You lose 2 health points.
All right.
Too much sugar, Mike.
So I'm at -2.
-2. Sugar, sugar.
Da, 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 da.
Honey, honey.
Oh, because I'm rich, probably, but my parents feed me organic foods. I get a 10 health points, so I need that.
Ah, that's nice.
I need that.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Todd.
$350 for the pudding. Oh, yeah. 6.
Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6.
He got drugs, tobacco.
Oh, man.
So that's a
There goes
bad
your
one.
money.
So roll that die.
Ba, 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 ba.
Tobacco.
1.
Oh,
One.
you get a happy face.
Oh,
So
geez, right on. See, smokes. Means you're hanging outside a club.
don't do tobacco.
Talk to some goth chick.
So I just like mark a 1 on the happy face.
Yeah, just a 1 right there is perfect. All right, Mikey.
That's a Uno.
Ooh, what is that? How are you? How cute are you? Oh, so flip the coin, Mike.
Cutie tooties. Head is a heads.
Oh, you get a happy because you're cute as a button.
Oh, that's nice.
Cute as a button. Got a feeling Mike's going to win this thing.
Well, I'm a long ways
racking up
from that.
up the happy. 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, my parents' love for me.
4. That seems optimistic.
Oh, it's just like Mike. They love me.
Oh, that's good.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh.
All right. Todd, it is up to you.
Senor.
All right. So when 4.
Oh, Todd gets beat up
Oh, man.
and loses 3 health points, sir.
Okay.
Wow, that's a drag.
Yeah. Kids suck.
Minus
Oh, we're still kids at this point?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, all right.
-3. You said.
5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I get shot?
Oh, are you poor?
I have $10. I thought I was
Oh,
middle
you're middle
class, or
class,
something.
so you're good. But you lose 10 health points.
Ugh.
Yeah, man.
Minus 10.
You still alive?
I got 28.
All right. Staying alive. Oh, wait. No, that was you. Where was I?
Oh. You did the same place I was, like healthy, your parents' health. Boom.
Oh, I got beat up too.
Huh?
Wait. Neighborhood kids get a rope and hang me.
That's worse. Are you kidding?
5
You get fucking
health
lynched.
points. I got lynched, you guys. That
Yeah,
sucks.
jeez.
Because now I'm like low on the health. Money can't buy you.
Neck brace, oh yeah. Neck brace, oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's
Todd's
tall.
turn on.
Okay. I'm just trying to do some social media stuff to get people watching us. 4.
4. Todd is the yellow, right? 1, 2,
Yes.
3, 4. Drugs again, Todd. Oh,
Oh, man,
goodness. Roll that dice.
God, I'm turning out to be like Hunter Biden and shit.
Right now you're sampling the Mary Jane. So roll that die.
Yeah, he was doing tobacco, I thought.
Oh yeah.
That's a gateway. Oh, look at that. That's 2 happy faces for you, sir.
Jeez, good job.
Right arm.
Todd likes his reefer madness.
Reefer. Ooh.
Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, you joined a band, Mike.
Oh, man.
So you get a happy face.
That tracks.
Oh. Ho, ho, ho.
You must be a teenager right now.
Yeah. Or Hanson. Goo goo gaga la la la.
Oh, I got beat up.
Oh,
Losing
man.
a couple hit points on that.
Life is rough.
Man, nobody likes me because I'm
And
rich.
I got a scar around your neck. Oh, man.
Man.
No, I was trying to describe Nellie from Little House on the Prairie to Mary. She doesn't remember that
What?
character. I don't know. Poor Mary.
With the curls
Must have been,
and everything?
yeah, must have been a sheltered child or something.
Jeez.
Yeah.
She didn't
Because she
get
was
to-
just mean, right? I'm not
Yeah,
making
yeah,
that up. And then she'd
Yeah.
get splatted with mud or some
Right,
shit.
right,
or some
right.
kind of
She was a
do.
self-important little
Yeah.
rich girl.
They'd trip her into the horse manure or something. And all the
Nice.
kids would
She was
laugh.
essentially the Biff of
Yes. Yeah. Oh,
always,
Biff.
always an asshole and always getting horse
Yeah.
shitted on.
No, Biff. All right, Todd, why don't you roll that dice?
Ooh.
Un.
Oh,
Oh, you got beat up too. So
Oh,
no, you
man.
joined a band. You're not with me. You get a happy face. You and Mike are in
Yeah.
the same band.
That's nice.
Heck yeah, dude.
Yeah. Pass me that reefer, Todd.
He's an expert. He's okay. Mike, roll that die. 5. 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's red. That seems dangerous.
Well, and then
Sex is always red and yellow.
middle class. So you go here.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, I had a 5 there.
20 years old and caught with a beer.
Oh.
You go to jail and lose 2 health points.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah,
That's how they get you.
that's how they get you.
2.
Ooh, 2. Ooh, I'm having sex for the first time, boys. All right, so I am a
Too bad you were alone.
I am a female. 3, 20 health points. Woo! And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 happy faces. Woo! I don't mind that at all.
You just got 20 health points? Wow. Girl,
Oh, that's
you'll be
20
a woman soon.
Not a million happies.
1 million.
1 million. Yes, I am a woman now. All right, Todd. Dose 1, 2. Oh, you found spirituality, Todd.
Oh.
You get 3 happies.
That's nice.
3 happies for
Maybe
Todd.
we'll switch the band up a little. Kumbaya.
More of a Krishna.
Yeah.
I get 3 more. Okay.
3 more happy faces.
Hey.
You said 2 or 3?
3 more happy faces. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mike,
Oh.
you are a family farmer.
Oh. That's a big step.
Well,
I farm families.
you lose $100, so it just takes you to $0.
Yeah.
And then roll the die.
4 quattro again. And I feel like quattro again. Audi 5000 quattro.
Oh, not yet. I'm sorry.
Oh.
So every time you roll the die, or every time you land on a payday or pass a payday, you get you roll the die, and that's your crop profit. You get $10 times the die.
Oh.
So that's and then you move forward 2 spaces. So go. I'm sorry. Go. What did you get on that die roll? 4.
That was a 4 kind of.
So you get $40.
Oh.
And then you also get 20 health points for being young.
Geez, that's nice.
Yeah.
Plus 20, back up to 46 health
Nice.
and 40 American dollars.
Nice. I'm hoping to discover uranium over here.
Hey. I put the money down with the health.
1, 2, 3. Oh man, what is this? It is buy a new 250 yottabyte quantum computer with AI capability or not. The cost is $10, but I get a happy. I'm gonna spend $10 on that.
I would. That sounds like a wise, even though it might just take over or whatever.
Yeah,
That's the risk we take.
It's probably not AI.
that's the risk. Todd, show us what you got, buddy.
2.
Dos.
1, 2. Okay, you get to choose. You can either have $10, 10 health points, or 1 happy face.
I don't know.
Remember, happy face is the winning thing.
Let's
But
do the
if you're
happy
low
face.
on money or you're low on health, it could help too.
I don't have any money, and I only have 46.
You do have a payday coming up, although because you're poor, your options for jobs is limited to like prostitute and military.
And you know, I think I'll just go with the happy face and call it good.
All right. Can't blame you there, Mike. Moving down the track, sir.
Quattro again, yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, stop. Someone wants to
What's that
marry you.
sound? Oh.
You can
Collaborate.
either say
Collaborate and listen.
you can either say no, you can say yes, and then there are benefits to
Either?
well, saying no.
Oh, I assure you, there are benefits to both of those things.
Because you can have honeymoon sex, you can get stuff for
Yeah,
your
is she
wedding.
rich? Is she going to bring me
Well,
up?
that's the thing.
Yeah, you don't know.
Possibly.
Yeah.
So,
Does she have
or
a
you could say
big
no.
booming ass?
Well, you can make up whatever you want to make.
I'll drink to that, Harvey.
I'll buy that for $1.
No, yeah, let's do it. I'm going to get hitched.
You gonna get hitched?
Yep.
Okay, so roll the die.
3.
You got a 3. You had honeymoon sex.
That's
So then we come back up to the sex chart. So roll again. And you're a male, right?
yeah. 6.
Everybody getting pregnant. She's pregnant.
Oh man, honeymoon sex brings
So we're getting
pregnancy.
pregnant up in here.
So and then you got to go to the birth room. So roll the die again, sir.
4.
Cesarean section. You get a happy face, but you lose 9 health points. Kind of random.
Yeah. 37. That didn't cost me anything though. That's
didn't
a
cost you
surprise.
any money. Yeah.
All right.
All right. So you're there, sir. and
Did I
then
pass a payday yet? Nope.
No.
No.
Oh, you did. Yeah, you got the $40 from the first payday, right?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. You got another one coming up. But now you have a child and you have a wife. So if you land on something, there's certain paths that you have to take.
I turned my kid into a contract killer.
Oh, I'm finding spirituality with Todd.
That's nice.
Todd and I are starting a cult. Cult of tennis.
Oh man, so far so good.
I'm on season 3.
Nice.
All right, where did you get to 3 yet?
No, I'm at 4 now.
Oh, are you really?
Yeah, no, it's keeping me going.
Steve
and I feel like
Van
I gotta go
Sant.
back. Yeah.
He's missing in my tennis world.
Yeah.
I know you've passed there.
Have you
but
seen the footage?
No.
All right.
Like actual footage?
I don't know.
Oh, like in the podcast? Yeah, he found somebody sent him like a hunter's camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not cool.
Not cool. Not cool. All right, Todd.
Ay.
What's it going to be? This is your path, sir.
Do I have to choose before I roll the dice? Or?
No, just roll that die and it'll land somewhere. 2. Oh, you're a military guy.
Oh, right on. Jeez. Money, 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 money.
Your income will be $2
Oh, man.
every time you pass payday. So right now you get $2 plus you get 20 health points for being young.
That's nice.
Plus 20. Okay.
Plus, there'll be a bunch of chicks who just kind of walk around base looking to find a dude with a steady paycheck.
Man. All right, Mike. What's it going to be, sir?
3.
1, 2, 3. Oh, man. Are you a male?
I am.
She's pregnant. Again.
Oh, man.
I know. So roll the die.
Rolling.
Oh, wait. You get to choose. Have the baby, which gives you a whole bunch of happiness, but you lose money and
Health.
Health.
Because they siphon it
or
directly
you
from
can
you.
send it up for adoption, or you can abort it. Which one would you
I'll
like
keep
to
the
do?
baby.
Okay, roll.
I'm keeping my baby.
So you lose half your
Papa
money.
don't preach. I got
Up to
$20.
$10. Up to
Oh, up
$10.
to, so I'm at 30. All right.
But you get 3
Happy faces?
happy faces.
All right.
So
1, 2,
I guess it pays to have
3.
children. So they tell you. I think it's a racket
Papa,
myself.
don't
But
preach. Yes. Amen.
my choice of drugs. What drugs should I try, you guys?
Jeez, I don't. Well, it ain't
gonna
real.
be-
So shoot,
whatever
shoot for the
you can
moon,
afford.
kid. Yeah.
Whatever,
Yeah. Remember, drugs are expensive.
whatever you can afford.
One happy face, I'll take.
Oh. I'm addicted to happy faces.
Whoa.
Oh, that was extreme violence. It's the drugs.
It's the drugs. Man.
Todd's roll.
Todd's roll.
Todd's roll. Yeah.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you're stopping there. Todd, you get to decide if you want to get married. Somebody wants to marry you. You can A, say no, B, say yes.
What are the benefits of both?
Well, you can have children and you can get money from gifts, but you can also lose money and happiness.
Oh, and don't forget arguments.
And,
Oh, that sounds so wonderful.
Yeah.
and there's honeymoon sex. So
Well, there's that. Which can lead directly to arguments.
the argument.
And divorce. So yeah, I'll stay single.
All right, staying single. So you roll again because you're staying single.
Papa, don't preach. I'm in trouble. Hey, remember Madonna?
2, 1.
Yeah, have you seen
2.
her recently?
I haven't seen that.
Don't do that. Don't do that to yourself. Then.
Ooh, I haven't seen this one before. How beautiful you are as an adult. Roll the dice and we'll find out.
I'm gonna get a 1.
Well, now with that attitude.
Well, one,
I got close
one
to
is
a
what
one.
you wanted, because that would have been like, oh my God, he's one of the beautiful people.
Oh, it's like.
But you got a 2, so you are attractive, and that means you get 4 happy faces.
Wait a minute.
nice.
So the lower the number, the more
in that
attractive
case,
you are.
yeah.
In this case, yes.
Oh wow.
If you had gotten a 6,
So how many happy faces? do I get?
Hideous.
your scars,
Oh man.
you scare little kids, is what it is.
Jeez. Yeah. I'm not an animal.
So you get 4 happy faces, Todd, because
nice.
you are attractive, sir.
Hotskis, Totskis.
I just can't get there.
Igor Trotskis.
Choose one. Well, I'm going to choose the health because I'm low on health. So plus 10 on health gives me 43 health. And we're back to Todd. Oh, wait, it was Mike's go. I'm sorry, buddy.
Oh, did I get a skippered?
You got to skip, but we'll just
Got Gilligan.
have you go now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Payday, Mike. Payday.
Boom.
So
I'm
you
a farmer,
get to
and I
roll
got a
that,
kid,
see what
yeah.
your crop is.
3.
30 bucks.
30 bucks.
30 bucks.
Up to 60 bucks.
Nice. Now we're at Todd.
A couple of bucks.
Couple of dollars.
There's a
A fiver. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Payday for Todd. And Todd, since you are poor, you get an extra $20 because you work overtime.
Oh, what a guy.
So you get your normal $2 plus you get an extra
Am I supposed
20.
to write all this down?
Are you supposed to keep track over on the columns there?
No, I haven't been. Fucking care anyways. It's too much information for me to keep
All
track.
right, we don't have to play.
I mean, we can play. I'm just not gonna write shit down. It's like this is becoming homework to me, and it's not fun.
No.
I'm having to like do math and shit. No, that's not fun.
All right. Well, let's jump into the regular show then.
Oh, yeah, we also have a show, people.
We do. You guys, there was some big news stories of 2023.
Oh, yeah, it's a retrospective
Yes.
episode.
The biggest one, I think, was probably Donald Trump getting indicted in multiple cases in multiple jurisdictions with multiple counts.
Sure.
Multiple.
Yeah, it covered a wide swath
It
of
really did.
wrongdoing, so that's something.
It really, really did.
Yeah, the first time a former president's been indicted in anything. So
Yeah.
it is a
Yeah,
historical
it's
time.
Huge news, yeah. definitely.
A former. Okay, I was gonna say, wait, we've had presidents like indicted before? So like this, you said the former president being indicted. So it's after.
Yeah, no president indicted, no former president indicted.
Yeah, this is
nothing. This is numero uno.
Oh wow.
Yeah, Richard Nixon was never.
Yeah, he
I
got
thought
pardoned.
Clinton was indicted though.
No, he was impeached by the House, just like Trump, but he was not convicted in the Senate.
Oh, okay.
So.
He was not acquitted,
No.
but he was not convicted.
Convicted, that's what it is. Yeah, yeah. But on top of that, Republicans are really trying hard on this, that Hunter Biden was also indicted.
I heard that he and Donald Trump are the same person. That's what I heard.
You know, I mean, it makes sense.
It's
that
the last show of the year. We'll go with that, Mike.
everything that Donald Trump has done, they've blamed it on. They've accused Biden and his son of doing.
Same
so.
kind of thing, yeah. But and of course, you're going to muddy the water, right? Because you don't want clarity. But and if Hunter Biden is guilty of crimes, then he should be charged for crimes.
Yeah, I
just like
totally agree.
any American.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
There's where we get this idea of a protected political class or a protected rich class, we need to get rid of it immediately.
Yeah.
Right? And on the same coin, that's not even a flip side of the coin. That means the quest for justice, not retribution.
Isn't that why they say "eat the rich"?
I guess, but I tend not to like slogans because slogans are too easy. Except cats are the best.
Is that a slogan?
Yeah, it is.
Is that a Fifth Avenue thing?
Cats are the best. But you know what I mean? We need to, because we can work towards justice, we should be working towards justice, right? Because that's the type of system that we have, right?
And to be clear, I think he was talking about the actual animal, not the play. Cat?
Yeah, which I've never experienced and I'm fine with, to be honest. Yeah, no, my cats in particular. But I'm sure other people's cats are fantastic as well.
I'm
But,
sure.
Oh, yeah. And so we're moving. I guess I'll let this cat out of the bag. We're moving.
Don't tell our
And
stalker. Tell your stalker.
No, I know. But my biggest worry is my cats like getting out. I would freak out.
Because they're
terribly.
completely indoor, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, do you have kennels to put them in that you can, put them in
and
there?
I just gotta,
Get
figure
them-
it out. I just gotta figure it out.
I would get them to the
because
new
right now we have, the screen door to go outside and 4 stories down, or the one that leads to Rainier Avenue, right? But that's it. So that's really, and since I have the deck side, I have that kitty contained, right, with big heavy duty.
I would move the cats before you do anything else to the new house.
Maybe.
Cats in the new place.
It's a point of stress for me, so thanks for being patient, fellas.
No problem.
Because if I lost my cats, I would lose my fucking shit.
Yeah.
Right?
Seriously though, take them to the new place, put them in one of the rooms, and that way they're safe and they're not gonna, they're freaking out in a new place, but they're in a room by themselves.
Yeah, and one of the doors has, it's like a mud room or whatever, so you can open that door, go in, close that door behind you, then open the door for the inside of the house.
That's good.
So I think for the first ever that I live there, I'm going to insist that everybody use that door and use that protocol.
As a way to
So,
keep the cats from getting outside.
Yeah, because I will fucking go nuts. So just
I understand. I had a cat for many years, and he was my fur child.
Yeah.
Are you going to build like a outdoor
Yeah,
play area
on the
for 'em?
back side of
Yeah.
A catio.
So that'll give my catio on both sides, and that'll also, because I'm going to build a rooftop to it, with a corrugated, translucent stuff.
Yeah.
It'll give us more outdoor living space anyway.
Build them a cat condo outside.
Yeah, and it'll be a cool cat condo where they go out and chatter at birds and shit.
Nice.
So, anyway, thanks for that digression.
No,
No,
you're
it's
good,
cool, it's
man.
cool.
Mike's cats. A really horrible story. The wildfires that destroyed Lahaina on Maui was a huge news story, and wasn't that over the summer?
Yeah, and a large
like that
loss
was
of
over the
life.
summer.
and,
Yeah, large loss
it
The,
was
the
awful.
end of summer, I think. Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, that was awful.
Yeah.
And I don't know, because, it's a tropical place, right? So I imagine some of that is going to, within 10 years, a lot of it, I bet you won't even know, was burned. right?
Overgrown.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sure. Because it's
Jungle reclamation.
Yeah, I would think. I don't know that.
I
but-
got to think that they're going to come in and rebuild it.
I hope so. I hope
and I
so.
hope they
That's-
get the
yeah.
same federal dollars that Florida gets all the time, and
Yeah.
Alabama, and all those
Yeah.
places that have
Was
hurricanes.
this a natural fire? Was this caused by their power company?
I mean, I've heard both. I mean, I heard conspiracy theory people going, it was space lasers lasers, and it was
Oh,
like
that's right. It was the Jew space lasers.
It was government in
So dumb.
inside
It was Oprah Winfrey needing more land, so she was clearing.
Yeah, I heard that too. Yeah.
Oh my God.
No, I think it was a power company that the power line
Yeah.
like blew over or something and hit the ground.
Jeez,
And I don't know.
sucks. I don't know. That sucks.
Well, whatever it was.
Yeah, it's devastating. And,
Right.
Yeah, but I mean, that's kind of, we need to spend much more money doing regenerative agriculture on public lands.
Oh, absolutely.
Right? Because
Yeah.
the forestry, because I mean, all the public lands were used for ranchers and forestry products, right? And then mining, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But they need to pay for the privilege, and we need to be able to turn that around and restore what has been damaged, right? And make it regenerative so that it can last through the next few centuries, right? So, because things are changing. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's the thing in Hawaii, I was thinking, because they also get rains, right? So
Yeah.
does that mean once this stuff burns, just like happened in California, right? You had the big fires,
And then the mudslides.
rains come, and then all that soil goes elsewhere, right? So,
Yeah, and I don't know because it looked like a pretty flat area, but up above.
Yeah, geez, I don't know.
Yeah.
I've spent almost no time in Hawaii. Like very.
Yeah, I haven't been to Maui.
Okay.
I've only been to Oahu, and that was like 30 years ago.
Geez, I bet it's
it was
pretty,
in
though.
like October of '91. So
Yeah.
I bet it's pretty.
Do like me, Hawaii.
it was okay. I wouldn't want to live there. It's too damn hot, and everything's expensive. I mean, like all I remember is in '91, a Big Mac by itself, just a sandwich, no drink, no fries, was $5.
In 1991?
Yeah.
What was it like here? Do you remember?
A meal was $5.
Oh, well, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because, everything has to come from elsewhere, right?
Right. Yeah.
I mean,
pretty much.
Except coffee
it
and-
has to be imported from the mainland. So
I guess so.
that's probably why it was so expensive. It's just like I wouldn't want to live there. It's too expensive,
Yeah.
and it's too damn hot.
Another big story that just continues to sort of dominate the headlines is the Israeli-Hamas war.
No, it's
The Hamas attacks was
Yeah.
the big story, and then the follow-up with that is just never-ending
Chris,
war.
Well, it is, and I think that's precisely right, because it should have been a police action to go get the guys who did this, right?
Right.
And a police action to go assassinate and take care of Hamas leadership, et cetera.
Opposed to
But
bombing the whole.
I think so, and that's why I argued back in the Taliban stuff, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. It's like after 9/11, there was a police action.
Right,
Go
right.
find- you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not a military action. But on the other hand, remember all those tunnels Hamas said they didn't have? Guess what? They really fucking had them. You mean they were lying to us?
Yeah.
Oh, you don't
Oh.
say. Right? And lying to the planet and not really caring about what happened to their citizenry?
Show you
It's
my
like-
shocked face.
but you could not have handed Netanyahu a better get-out-of-jail-free card
Right.
and a neocon war hawk
big time.
a better forever war
Yes.
card.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
But that also plays into the hands of the Hamas leadership, doesn't it? Right? Because now they have a forever opponent. Right? For a minute there, they're like things are getting, a little too bland for their liking. So they wanted to make sure that there was a fire up again, but
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. I mean, Netanyahu is one of the few human beings who could turn this into a terrible fucking thing. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, insane. I don't know. It's awful all the way around.
Really is.
It is.
A couple
But
of
Israel
big.
needs to be better.
Yeah, it really does.
Yeah.
Starting with the Supreme Court, Mike. Supreme
Right.
Court, couple different
Speaking of
stories.
needs to be better.
Was the all the ethics scandals and the fact that they overturned affirmative action this year,
Yeah.
which was just crazy to think about. I mean, I wish it was that they didn't need it anymore, rather than just
Sure.
get rid of it.
Yeah. Well, and EPA, remember? And a bunch of other
Yes,
stuff. So it's like,
yes.
it's the most radical court, at least
Yeah.
since the FDR court.
Right.
Right. If
Yeah.
you want to just look at radical changes to things.
Yeah, 'cause when was
But that
Roe-
was actually beneficial.
When was Roe over?
50 years. 50.
No, I mean, was that this year or was that late last year? God, I can't remember.
I want to
feel
say
like
that
it
was
was
last
this
year because of the
maybe it was
midterms,
last year.
Remember? Yeah.
What is this?
Yeah. That's why they lost at the midterms.
Right. Okay. Yeah, you're right. That makes sense. Yeah. So, fucking Supreme Court. You got to do better. Do better.
Do better. Come on.
Do
And
better.
self-police.
Yes.
If you're not going to self-police, then you need to recognize that checks and balances are warranted.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I say they are anyway. Meh.
Yeah.
Right? It's not in Constitution for term limits for Supreme Court justices or et cetera, but it can still be legislated.
Right.
Right.
Right. Yeah. And another political news, because that is purely political on that side, the House Speaker craziness all year long. Not just,
and ended up with, one of the scariest possible selections. He's a dingbat, dude. He's third in line to the presidency.
Right.
Are you telling me nobody's thinking about taking out the top two?
Yeah.
To put that dingbat in charge?
Yeah.
Don't pretend. The fucking psycho Christian nationalists, dude, they are not made up.
They're
the thing.
They're Pavloving at the mouth.
Oh, man. That
thinking
guy's
about
a
it.
ding-dong.
Yeah.
And I also think he's a performative asshole.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how much of that he's actually believing. I think he's just one more stage actor, right, who knows a gravy train and how to hop onto it, right? Because there are some psychos who are true believers, don't get me wrong, but there are some guys who just know that that's a pretty easy string to pull, right?
Yeah.
What a piece of shit. Either way, he needs to be out of that job as soon as possible.
Yeah. And it led McCarthy to even just leaving the House altogether, which is nuts.
Yeah. And I haven't looked into, and not into a talking head position probably, right? No. So I'm sure he'll get some corporate job.
Oh, sure.
But, and it's not like he's a good guy.
No.
But, I was thinking about today, it's like, the Trumpsters and these radical, Christian nationalists, the American Taliban people, they're the other guys, when it was back and forth gaming between the corporate Democrats and the corporate Republicans, right? They didn't want to throw the baby with the bathwater, right? These guys do, right? These guys are the Viktor Orbáns and the psycho dictator psychos, right? That reaching levels of power that have been previously unheard of, right?
Yeah.
And I don't want to go back to the corporatists. I want to move past all of this nonsense.
Yeah, for sure. And speaking of explosions, the Titan sub explosion
that
left
nuts.
Everybody on the edge of their seat for quite a while. Well, when it was missing anyway. That was just a nutso story.
Yeah. And I've got a lot of mobilization to try to find those guys. I don't know. I feel bad because they were explorers, but I feel bad because they didn't, look at the design of the guy who built that sub. Shouldn't have been doing it.
No.
He didn't cross all the T's.
Definitely not. Didn't have enough oversight. Didn't have enough inspections.
Yeah.
Man.
Oh man. That's fucked up.
And then there was
that's
George.
That's the libertarian world, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Don't let those guys pay taxes. No. That's his wealth. Don't let them fucking get Don't
regulate
them. It's not
them.
up to you. Yeah, it's not up to you how I design my crazy submarine and take some fucking kids and adults along with me,
At $250K a pop.
Oh, man.
Jesus. And speaking of giant submarines, George Santos. Oh, my God. What a story that guy was, right?
Yeah, has his cameo gone down yet? Can we afford his cameo?
I haven't looked. The last time I looked, it went from being $50 to like $500.
I know, it's way too much.
Oh, my goodness.
I'd do it for $100.
I'd do it for $100.
Have him come on and say something about I followed their advice and look what happened.
I called in. Oh,
and have him read our number. I would pay for that.
Hell yeah. That'd be fun. And then Bud Light, the whole stupid thing with that, was it Dylan?
Delaney.
Yeah, just was stupid. It's just stupid.
Oh, the
anti-woke. Oh my God!
Yeah.
Let's shoot fucking.
It was Kid Rock who took he had 3 or 4 half racks sitting on piled up, and he shot him with an AR-15.
Yeah, and that's that kind of performative shit I'm talking about.
Only
and all sorts of people do it. All sorts of people do it.
Yeah.
Right? And we need to keep falling for it, or we really are rubes.
Yeah.
Right? Knock it off, people.
Only to be seen 2 months later drinking Bud Light.
They don't
in
fucking
Nashville.
care, dude. They don't care. They're just pulling your strings, man.
Yeah.
Jeez. How can we not see that, or do we see it and don't care? I don't know. It's like the line between going to the movies and living in the fucking movies. It's a little too blurred right now.
Yeah.
It's weird.
It really is.
That's a good Bad Brain song, though.
Yeah, it is. And then speaking of Bud Light, Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce, oh my. That's just, I don't know why this is such a big thing. She's dating a football player and the world's fucking losing their mind. Because there's enough Swifties out there that just care so much.
Yeah, I know
who
nothing
she
about
dated.
either of those human beings.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. I don't really either. I know the girls at home like the Taylor Swift.
Yeah, and in Kansas City is the reigning world champion or something. They got a couple of Super
2
Bowl
years.
appearances. Is it?
Oh yeah, they're
Okay.
a good team,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
but
But
yeah.
other than that, no, I know nothing about it.
I say, yeah, like I know what he's talking about.
How about some of the craziest news stories of 23? If those weren't crazy enough, the Mexican aliens. You remember that story?
Oh,
the,
yeah,
the
yeah.
guy bringing the aliens,
The freeze-dried aliens. Yeah.
brings them in front of the Mexican Congress.
dehydrated.
Did you hear about
Oh,
this?
yes. Oh,
Weren't they found
man.
in like Peru or something? And it's
Something
like, oh, I got
like
these little
that.
aliens. We have to investigate
Yeah.
that. I
Oh,
don't
my
know what the
God.
hell the story was.
It was just one of those stories to like try to distract from what's happening else in the news.
Sure.
Hey, look at this. Look at my right hand. Don't pay attention to the left
Sure.
hand.
It works.
I don't know much about Mexican politics, but I can imagine they probably need something to focus on, right?
I don't think it was
Sure.
even about Mexican politics. It was just like, hey, this Mexican thing is really cool. Look at this. Never mind what my right
And everybody
left hand-
wants to see aliens until you do, right?
Yeah.
And then it's
Oh.
I mean, I'm telling you, people.
I saw a video last
The chance of
week.
them being nice to us is minimum.
I saw this video last week that was Christopher Titus. He goes, "Did you guys see that the government acknowledged aliens are real, and the rest of the country is like, not now."
Nice.
Yeah, we got way too much other shit going on.
Well, other shit like the mammoth meatball.
It's a
'cause there's
mighty meatball.
company that's trying to clone the mammoth so they can make meatballs.
Oh, I thought it was just a giant meatball.
No, no.
no.
They
Oh, my
found
God.
They want to turn
they
it
found
into
a
meat?
fairly well preserved mammoth, right?
Yeah,
And they
yeah.
cloned it to make, I guess, ground beef or something, the mammoth meatball, and they want to sell it. And
Can
stuff.
we just bring back bison?
I-
Can we do bison live
Well,
here
they've got
previously?
enough, but in Yellowstone, I think the population's pretty healthy there. But
Yeah,
if you
I mean,
start,
they were a vast.
Yeah, oh,
But
big time.
Yeah, the ranch was just like, nope.
Yeah,
they
no.
might give one of our guys a flea. Kill them all.
Have you seen the size of the fleas that they get?
Yeah. Oh man. I mean, and I'm sure the pachyderm thing, and I remember reading about this a billion fucking years ago. But their feet, like buffalo feet, treat the soil differently than cattle feet.
Oh, okay.
Right, so they break it up.
They
Water
trample
penetrates
the
better.
grass
They-
more.
yeah, but they don't compact it in the same way. Right, so they're better for long term. You know what I mean?
the bison are.
Yes.
Oh.
And I think pachyderms and such way up north were responsible, and big animals like that are responsible for giving habitat and food when they die to vast other animals, right? Just like in the ocean, when a whale dies, it's like that's food for
Yeah.
billions of other things for
Right.
a long time.
Yeah.
That becomes its own ecosystem.
Yeah.
Same kind of thing with these larger land animals,
Right.
right? It's like bears pooping near rivers and nitrogen sources, blah, 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 blah. But in vast herd animals, it's just multiplied, right? So I don't know. Bring them back. I don't know about.
I don't know. I search the beaches for whale vomit all the time. So
Yeah,
need to find it.
because you can turn it into perfume. man.
Perfume, it's expensive.
Yeah.
By pound, it's one of the most expensive things. Yeah.
Who's the first guy to go, you know what we're going to do with this?
You know, this smells
Hey, Moby
great.
Dick.
This
That's what he wanted.
this blue whale vomit smells amazing.
Yeah.
He wasn't trying to harpoon the
Yeah,
whale. He's
yeah.
trying to jam it down its
yeah.
throat.
And give it a gag reflex. Oh my
Nice.
God, I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, what the fuck? And let alone and I suppose we've been burning blubber of some kind for a long time,
Oh,
but
yeah,
it's like,
sure.
I'm going to hunt that giant fucking sea mammal
Right.
and turn it into lamp oil.
We're gonna pull it up on ship and cut it up.
What the
And
fuck are you thinking, dude?
Do you guys remember the whale that exploded on the coast of Oregon?
Yeah, I'm not at the time, I don't
Yeah.
think, but it's legendary.
Yeah.
Oh my
If
God.
you've never seen the video, go onto YouTube and search for the whale. They blew up a whale on I think it was Portland's seacoast or whatever.
I don't know.
It was on the coast of
Out
Oregon
further,
either way.
yeah. Yeah, that's a hoot, though.
Jeez, have you guys seen the Las Vegas Sphere in pictures and stuff?
No, I've seen some photos.
The
of
giant
it.
smiley face is the one I always see.
No, they've done the eyeball. They did the jack-o'-lantern.
Yeah, you two opened that thing, right?
I think so. They had a residency there for a time, or maybe they're still there. It's losing a ton of money because it was so costly to build and maintain, but it'll take a few years before it actually sees a profit. But
Is that privately owned, or is that the city?
I don't think it's the city. I think it's private.
I think they should work out a deal with Lucasfilm and have it be the Death Star for a while.
Nice.
That would be all right.
Yeah, it'll be porn. Pornhub.
Oh my
casino.
God! Can you imagine seeing porn on that thing? And it would have
Let it now.
Big giant booby bouncing around.
The Uniboober.
I don't mind boobies at all. What about the sun bears in China?
Vegas is family friendly.
Friendly.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't remember the sun bear.
You don't remember the
hell's a
sun bears?
sun
So those were those bears that people thought people were dressing in human suit or in bear suits. Humans were dressing in bear suits.
No.
But there's sun bear is like a really skinny bear that can stand on its hind legs quite regularly, and people were like, "Now that looks like a human in a bear suit." And the zoo was trying to pass it off as real bears, and I think they were real bears if I remember the story correctly. But you don't remember that one? Oh, Jesus, I think we talked about it.
It's
on the
like
show.
nobody's sure if the zoo had people in bear suits behave.
Right. Yeah, if you see a picture of it, it does look like somebody in a
It's the bears they got from Wish. It's the Timu bear. That's great. Oh, man. Oh, man.
And speaking
Well, I
of
don't know. They got- you know.
that's real or not, that motherfucker's not real on the plane.
yeah.
We talked a little bit about before the show, the lady that
man.
just freaked out because somebody on the back of the plane
disappeared or
Yeah,
something. I don't know.
and I know she's been in a few other interviews and stuff since, but
I
Oh, she
think-
has?
they interviewed her to kind of figure out what was going
Yeah,
on.
is she sticking to her story?
I don't
or-
remember,
yeah.
but it's out there. If you
I think she was probably like you said, microdosing, and it was an overdose of a microdose.
Sure.
But she was seeing somebody at the back of the plane that she thought was a ghost or like otherwise not human.
Was it a black dude bird watching?
No, because she would have been yelling for the air marshals or something.
Oh, man. Yeah, I don't know. Well, I don't know. I've seen some weird shit in my life, but I've never gone, you know, and
That
to
fucker's
get
not
everybody's
real.
attention or whatever. It's like,
yeah.
I'll just be like, motherfucker, I see you.
Yeah.
And they're
Well,
like,
I
oh
mean-
my God, this guy's nuts.
I would have liked to have seen the guy who she was pointing at standing
That
and
would
go,
have
"No,
been
I
nice.
am fucking real asshole."
Yeah, did she take any photos of him, right?
I don't think so.
Oh.
I
Then
think
what-
she went back
yeah.
there, got up, had her moment, and
Yeah,
I don't know.
Maybe she saw one of the lizard people with her second set of eyelids.
maybe.
Yeah,
Or
maybe.
either that or she's like
She put
ripping
the-
mass farts and
put
trying
the-
to cover it up.
Put the They Live sunglasses on
Yeah,
and saw what she saw. Jeez. Speaking of Bison, DeMar Hamlin, who plays for the Buffalo Bills, I don't know if because you guys don't follow sports that much, but dude had a heart attack on
Yeah,
the
that's the guy
field.
who was like 25, right?
Yeah.
I bet he took the shot.
and you know, people were saying that he got the jab, and he killed him.
God.
Or he almost killed him.
Yeah, and that was in January, I think, because it was during the playoffs. And he's back. He's on the field today. Well, maybe not today, but he's been on the field this year playing again. Yeah. So just a crazy story that this 25-year-old, probably one of the most physically fit,
Sure.
elite athlete type thing.
I don't know, but I don't know anything about his health history.
Yeah.
Right, at all. He could have been born with a fucking heart murmur.
That's
I
true.
don't know.
Yeah.
Like fucked up valve.
Yeah.
You know, there's 40 trillion cells trying to fucking do their job.
Right.
I don't know.
Right.
And there is a certain correlation between heart disease and the jab.
Yeah.
But it's pretty tiny.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. But you don't know too, because he was very physical at the time too. Sure. So I mean, there could have been a ton of factors. Yeah. I don't know what it was. I never did follow up on the story to figure out what it was. But man,
I didn't care enough to follow up.
Yeah. But I mean, it does happen. It does
Yeah.
happen. It's like
Yeah.
people keel the fuck over, dude. That's why we got to be nice to each other.
Right. Yeah. Well, speaking of keeling the fuck over, Jeremy Renner decided to fight his snowplow and got all runned over
he
and
got
chewed
mangled,
up and
right?
all
Yeah.
that stuff. I think what he was doing was he was trying to help his nephew or somebody pull their truck out of the heavy snow down in Reno. And I've been to Reno in the wintertime, and it fucking snows.
That's the Sierra Nevada, right?
Yeah, and the snowplow started to get away from him, and he tried to jump back into it and slipped, and it went over the top of him or something.
man.
It just
It ran over him.
It fucked him up really bad.
really
Yeah,
bad.
Yeah,
but
that's a drag.
I guess he's up and around and doing
He does
stuff
have
now.
that Tony Stark money.
He does.
So, like, that's helpful.
No, he doesn't have Tony. Or maybe he does have Tony.
Well, I'm sure he can
Well,
borrow
Avengers
it.
are, the Avengers
Yeah.
are. He sponsors them, right? He's like, what am I running a bed and breakfast for a biker gang over here?
Right.
All right, well, speaking of movies, let's talk about the highest grossing movies of 2023, and we'll see who's seen what. Of course, Barbie, numero uno,
That
just
was-
over 1.4 billion.
Wow, that's in entirety, or that's the U.S. or
That's the entirety, I think, yeah.
That's-
I enjoyed the shit out of that movie.
Yeah,
that
I
was
really
a
liked
funny
haven't
movie.
seen it yet. Haven't seen it.
And it's worth seeing at least once.
Is it on any of the pay channels?
It's on Max, I think.
I think it just came to Max.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Mike didn't spend a dime on it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, I canceled
They're not
my
hurting,
Max.
buddy. They're not hurting.
Yeah, they're doing fine.
And it was a good movie.
It was a fun movie.
It wasn't. I mean, unless you're like far right leaning, you might find some fault in it. But otherwise, I enjoyed the shit out of it.
I know.
so.
Yeah.
Yeah, and, I'll put money back into it when it's Skinamax again. Thanks.
Barbie does Dallas.
Barbie does Dallas.
It's
Nice.
Margot Robbie, right? Or Robbie?
Robbie,
Oh, yeah.
Margot
Yeah, she's
Robbie.
a hoot, right?
Oh, she's
yeah.
great in the movie. And although, of course, as soon as I start talking about her, my brain goes. The one who plays the ugly Barbie.
No, she's a genius. No,
Yeah.
yeah, that lady.
She just hosted SNL a couple weeks.
Oh, I didn't know she wasn't working at SNL.
She left SNL like 3 years ago.
Oh, yeah, no, she's
Yeah.
funny as fuck, man.
Coming in number 2, the Chris Pratt Super Mario Brothers movie
haven't
came in
seen
at
that.
over $1.3 billion.
I was surprised at how good it was.
I
I,
did.
was not expecting it to be that
Yeah,
good.
I enjoyed it. It was fun,
Right on.
Yeah.
even despite Chris Pratt. But
Jeez, I got to beef with that guy.
okay,
Yeah, I don't know anything about him.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, he's
is that another case where I should
Nah.
know?
he's MAGA.
Oh,
Well,
Yeah.
I think he leans that way, but I don't know. He just something about him. It just doesn't.
He has said a few things
good
that, like
start.
kind of in passing that sounds like a MAGA thing. So I
Maybe. I don't know.
like whatever. He's
I don't know nothing
he's
about
all right in the few things I've seen him in, and that was it was good, but it wasn't because of him. And that's how I look at it anyway.
Yeah. Coming in number 3, and I haven't seen this one either. Oppenheimer at
I never saw that one.
933 million.
jeez, yeah.
Over. Waiting for that one to come out on the free.
Yeah, is that the highest grossing, what's the guy's name? The director. Did Dark Knight and...
Nolan? No.
yeah, no, is that the highest
yeah,
grossing
Christopher Nolan, yeah.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Because, Interstellar didn't make no $900 million, right?
No, I don't think so. It made good money, but it
Yeah.
didn't make that much.
Jeez, so that's nice.
And speaking of Chris Pratt, he had the number 4 movie, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, 845
Man.
million.
Yeah, I enjoyed
and
that.
I don't really
That's the
remember
first one that
anything
these guys
about
saw.
it.
Well, geez, it's the uptight
I know I saw it.
Amway guy.
Yeah.
yeah. Who just, he's a distinct villain. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's got, I don't know. I enjoy
Yeah, I
it.
don't remember anything about the story either, other than
I thought it
remember
was the
the ending.
weakest of the 3.
Yeah.
But even then, I enjoyed it. So,
Yeah.
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 I mean, I didn't hate it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I don't remember anything about it, so
Yeah.
it can't be that good.
Yeah. Number 5, I was going to say Groot himself, Fast X, Vin
yeah.
Diesel came in at over 704
That was
million.
a good movie.
I haven't
Haven't
seen
seen
any of
that
the
one,
Fast
yeah.
stuff past the second one, I don't think.
You know what? It gets better. I think around 4 or 5, but I don't know. I've seen in the last couple of years. I watched all the other ones leading up to 10, and because I was going to go see it in theaters, and I enjoyed it. It felt like it kind of like cut off at the end. And of course, there's another one coming. So it's leading to another movie. So,
All right. Yeah, I've seen one of them, and I enjoyed it, but I didn't revisit it.
At some point, it became less about car racing than it became about espionage, and that's kind of where I started to really like them. So,
Sure.
All right. Well, one of my favorite movies on the list, number 6, is Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse.
He's right on. I haven't seen it.
Came in at $690 million.
And I think it's on the Netflix
That's on
now.
Netflix,
I should watch that.
Yeah, definitely
I enjoyed
watch
the
it.
first one a lot. So.
Yeah, and this one is the part 1 of 2, I think, right? So-
no, I think this is the second one, isn't it?
well, I mean, this is number 2, but it's part 1 because it leaves on a cliffhanger.
There's another one coming.
Yeah.
Geez, all right. Well, that's cool.
Yeah. And I know I did see this, but again, I don't think I liked it too much. But The Little Mermaid came in at $570 million. I just like the original. I don't know.
Well, yeah, I mean, it goes without saying that the original is always going to be better, but I enjoyed it for what it was. I didn't try to compare it to the other one. So, the thing I did enjoy, though, is that there were several cameos of the original cast in the movie. So, like the actress who played the mermaid in the first one and Sebastian, both of them are in it, as well as one other person who was also in the original as well.
All right. Number 8, and I know Todd was lining up all night to watch this one. Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 1 came in at $567 million.
Which I didn't even know this was a thing. I just saw that it was rentable on Amazon or whatever the other day. I'm like, I don't have any recollection of this thing existing, at all.
This is the one where he's riding the motorcycle off a cliff, and then he the bike goes one way and he has a parachute on, so he kind of glides away. But
I thought that was all of them.
You're not wrong. I did not see this movie because it was like I've seen 2 of them. The first one and then the one they had Henry Cavill. That's the one I willingly went to see because I wanted to see him. I wanted to see him cock the guns and beat the crap out of Cruise.
Yeah.
So, and
it's a good fight scene. It took him like 6 fucking weeks to do that scene.
Oh, wow.
I've heard him talk about it.
But every one of these movies has these things. He always runs like an android with his arms straight, and he does this when he waves his arms back and forth.
It'd be better if he did the Naruto run.
Yeah, right. And then there's always either a motorcycle or a car chase sequence, and there's always a death-defying stunt that he has to prove that he's a real alpha male.
Well, it is Mission Impossible. It's mission kind of difficult.
Dude, I think honestly, I think they should replace Tom Cruise with Sebastian Stan. For that
Oh,
part.
sure. Winter Soldier?
Yes.
Oh, geez, there you go.
That
Is he an American? Do you know?
I believe he's British.
No?
I could be wrong, though.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
But
I think he
Tom
probably
Cruise,
made most of that money in overseas, I'm guessing.
Probably. And I think he produced those anyway, right?
Well, Tom Cruise is like a producer in all those.
He's not worried about it.
That's his thing, and he'll keep going until they don't
He's
make
older
anything.
than we are, right?
He's like
60.
He's in his early 60s now, yeah. He's finally starting to look his age.
Right on.
Nice. Coming in at number 9 is...
Ran out of adrenochrome because Donald Trump stopped the fucking demon Democrats from harvesting
Him and
babies.
Jim Caviezel or
Thank
whatever
you,
his
Donald
name
Trump,
is.
Trump. Now he needs your money to defend himself against the evil Democrat woke mob.
I will sell
What
you
the
a piece of
fuck?
the suit I was wearing when I got arrested and got my mugshot picture.
Oh,
it's only going to cost you $1,000 for a 1-inch square of that.
Oh my God.
That suit, and it was a great suit.
Well, remember, you can buy actual pieces of the fence on the grassy knoll from us.
Allegedly.
Yeah,
We're not telling you which grassy knoll or what fence.
Oh, man. Coming in number 9 was Elemental, the animated.
That was good.
Came in at
I forgot all about
$489 million plus.
Forgot all about it. Yeah.
That was such a good movie.
Right on.
I haven't seen any of the bottom 5 of these. Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantum Mania came in at $476 million.
I feel like I need to revisit it, but I enjoyed it.
I think I need to rewatch it too because I don't remember much about it other than they go into the quantum realm and there's a bunch of shit happening. In the quantum realm.
And there's a bad guy there.
Yeah, is that on Disney Plus yet?
It is, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'll watch it. To one of Todd's favorite, number 11, Transformer: Rise of the Beast came in at $438 million.
I don't know.
It felt like there should have been more to the movie. I think it was largely because the Beast machines, whatever you want to call them, the Beast Transformers, only 2 of them talked the entire movie. The rest of them, they said one thing or they made a noise because they were in Beast form, and that was the only thing they did. The only thing that was really good about this, and spoilers if you haven't seen it, is at the end there's a post-credit scene where the main human in the movie gets approached by somebody, and it turns out they're part of G.I. Joe.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So the next movie is going to have a crossover between G.I. Joe and Transformers.
Yeah, which, I don't know what's been holding that up, right? I'm sure it's some lawyers somewhere.
No,
right?
because they're both owned by Hasbro.
Yeah, but
both
just
G.I.
like,
Joe and
yeah,
Transformers.
but I mean, Spider-Man was, I guess, but who knows? Maybe the theatrical wasn't, or who knows how that works.
Yeah,
that seems
it's
like
possible.
a smart and easy crossover, right?
I think both productions were like big. I think the thing that's held it back is the G.I. Joe movies didn't do as well as the Transformers
No, there you
movies.
go.
That's what it was. They even the one with the Rock,
G.I. Joe was there. G.I. Joe.
Real American Hero.
Oh, yeah, that was the
G.I.
thing,
Joe
man.
was there.
Rounding out our top 12 here
Whoa.
is John Wick Chapter 4,
Jeez,
which I have not seen.
No,
I
I've
haven't
not
watched
seen
it.
it.
I have it, but I haven't watched it yet.
$28 million.
That seems fine.
I still need to watch 3.
Geez, I think I've seen it. Maybe I
I've
should
seen
revisit.
3,
Okay.
but I couldn't tell you.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't.
I think he's doing a great job.
Yeah, it's just a movie where he's running around
murdering a bunch of people,
Fucking
but they're
just-
bad guys.
Yeah, they're bad guys.
And he's
so
just trying
fuck
to
'em.
survive. He's a sympathetic murderer, which is my favorite kind.
I'm
But
gonna
I like him.
Yeah. I'm going to breeze through this next list because I haven't seen most of these, but if you guys want to stop and talk about one, I'm happy to do it. Best TV shows of 2023. These are the Rotten Tomatoes 100%.
Wow.
Certified fresh. The first one I just started watching
Great
today, the second season of Invincible.
Yeah.
And I was sort of sad to see that they're doing a multiverse in the first episode.
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay, that's fine.
That's what's popular right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see where it goes. So far, I enjoyed the first season better, but
Yeah.
We'll
Have
see,
you seen
man.
the whole second?
no.
Have you seen the whole second?
I watched it. Yeah, I don't remember much.
Is it
about
just the first half of the second?
I believe
that's
that'd be
out?
true.
First half, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've only seen the first episode. So.
Okay.
Yeah. No, it's. Is it really a multiverse? I don't remember that being a part
Yeah,
of the story.
Well, the
no,
first
because there's a
episode,
guy.
there's that dude that
Yeah.
brought in the two
Yeah.
big guys.
Yeah.
Because he was
Maulers.
like opening up a dimension to that was his power.
That
He
is
was
his
able to do
power.
all the
right.
dimensions.
Yeah,
and
yeah. I remember now.
He was going to solve all the problems by figuring out how.
Yeah.
That's what they always say.
Yeah, that's how it starts. So Invincible, yeah, a good show. First season was great.
Amazon original. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good one.
Number 2 on the list, and I think I might have started to watch this, Reservation Dogs. I think it has Jason Momoa in the first season, doesn't it? Or is it, am I mistaken?
No,
It's all
no.
native
It's
kids,
all native
yeah.
kids.
Is it? Okay.
And it's filmed in Oklahoma, I think.
Is it?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, and it's. I actually watched the first season. I think I started watching second season. I don't think I've gotten to the third season yet.
Yeah, what channel
Okay.
is that on?
It's on Hulu.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I want to watch it. I haven't seen it. Because a bunch of the people on there I've seen other stuff. And
Yeah.
And you enjoyed them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Number 3 was Happy Valley, which I don't know anything about.
don't know.
I don't either.
No. Number 4 is A Small Light. Anybody?
No clue.
Number 5, Calling from Accounts, season 1. Anybody?
I think I've heard about it, but I don't know anything about it.
All right. Number 6, Foundation, season 2, and
Yeah,
I think this is Apple TV,
I believe
or
it
it's
is.
Hulu. One of the two.
I thought it was Apple.
It's probably Apple
That's
because
why
I don't
it's-
recognize it.
Okay.
And it's got, who's the guy from Man Called Horse?
Oh.
His kid's in it.
Oh.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
have no idea what that is.
All right.
Oh, it's a cool movie.
Yeah. Coming in at number 7, first season of Drops of God. Anybody?
even know what that
Never
means.
heard of it.
What's that mean?
I know you've all seen the first 4 episodes of this because we're going to review this tonight in our take at the end, a bonus round, is Reacher season 2. And really
so far
enjoying
so
that.
good.
Great show.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed that.
Number 9, Kunk on Earth.
It's funny.
Oh, have you seen it?
Yes.
What's that on?
Isn't that British girl who like talks like she's retarded?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, because it's that humor,
Okay.
right? Because to where she just plays it dumb. She's playing it dumb, and it's so dumb that it's hard to even believe that she's able to pull it off. It's
All
it's
right.
good. It's kind of like remember Ollie G?
Yeah.
It's kind of like that, except she's not doing the b-boy style.
Okay.
She's doing an honest, like British interviewer.
Yeah.
But she's playing it fucking
She's
dumb.
She's like Derek Zoolander stupid.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
it's
great.
really, she makes special ed
And
people look smart.
Yeah, it's
is what
great.
she's
It's great.
doing.
And in that respect, I mean, you have to teaspoon it, right?
Is that
Yeah.
an Amazon Prime?
I don't remember.
that
I
sounds right.
watched a clip of it and I was like, yeah, I'm not watching.
I don't know. It made me laugh.
All right.
Maybe because she's talking to actual people.
Oh,
Right, like
like-
scholars and historians.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. So she's just trying to piece together history,
Yeah.
and she calls like the Bible the Bibble and stuff like that, and
It's like
just dumb. It's dumb, but they're kind of like they don't really know what to do with it, right?
It's almost like Between Two Ferns kind of stupid,
Okay.
but
Yeah.
I think it's dumber than that. Even.
Yeah, in Between Two Ferns, they know what they're getting into, right? It's I mean,
I don't think they do.
oh, they
Maybe at the beginning they did, but
Yeah,
I think
'cause
if you,
it's Zach Galifianakis,
Yeah.
right? It's like,
I mean-
but this I don't think they really knew because she's
when he-
coming
when-
across as a BBC
Yeah,
news lady.
It's like it's like Borat, but like with a British accent instead of an Eastern European.
Okay.
So
All right.
Borat's
Kunk on Earth, season
I'll
1.
drink to Borat.
Uh,
Careful
number
with that
10 is Primo, season 1. I don't know that one. I don't know if
Primo.
that's a Spanish language one or something.
it might Primo. I think
Could
is-
be Italian.
Yeah, I was
Could be
gonna say,
Italiano.
Mr. Carter.
Hey. Number 11, The Other Two, season 3.
I'm aware of that one. That's one where one of 3 siblings is a famous person, and the other 2 are referred to the non-famous siblings of the famous person.
Is it
No,
a reality
yeah.
show?
It's
like a mock.
it's a mockumentary,
Yeah. No,
comedy.
and it's got a.
Shannon.
Yes. She's
yeah.
the mom. The famous one is like a 11 or 12-year-old boy, kind of a pop star, like a Justin
Yeah,
Bieber.
yeah.
And then it's his 2 older siblings.
Yeah.
I did. I watched some of that.
And it
I
was
forgot
kind of
about
funny, and I think that was
Yeah.
a Comedy Central.
So it's
thing.
kind of the other 2 in the family dealing with the fame and all
Yeah.
that.
They're
and how
the other
they're-
2 trying to get in, like, hey, this is my brother. You know, I'm his older sibling, and
Alright.
he's the famous one. So I'm gonna latch onto him because I want to be famous too.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Entourage.
Coming in at number 12, season 4 of For All Mankind. And it always looked interesting. I just never jumped into it, but I think that's on Apple or Hulu
It's
as
Space
well.
Race or something?
Yeah, I think so. But I think it's alternate reality Space Race. So
I think
they
it's on
throw a little
Hulu
bit
because
of
that's
Jeez, huh?
science fiction in there too.
it's a comedy too. I think, isn't it?
I don't know about that. Yeah. Number 13, I just started watching last night, watched the first episode. I think it's funny. It's called Deadlock. It's season 1. It's an Australian comedic cop drama, murder mystery. It's a little over the top on the comedy. I think that there's one main character they could have toned down a little bit, but the straight lady does a really good job. It's a murder on a beach, and the straight lady's like really interested in figuring it out. The funny cop is like all over the place and it was the brother that did it, and just automatically jumping into stuff. But the first episode I really enjoyed, so that's on Amazon Prime.
I'll have to check it out.
Coming in number 14, one of my favorite shows of the year was Blue Eye Samurai. I don't know if you guys have seen that.
No, I
That's
haven't
on the
seen
Netflix.
it yet. Yeah, no, people
Very
love
good.
that show. Yeah.
Very,
Jeez,
very
I forgot
good.
about that.
Yeah. At number 15, Somebody Somewhere, season 2.
It's on Max. It's actually pretty good. It's
Okay.
Yeah, it's about like someone who moves back home after like a huge like mental break.
Oh.
They're trying to rebuild and
Okay.
there's all this other stuff happening in process of them coming back home. Like I think the end of season 2, the guy who played the dad passes away. So in season 3, it's all about like having to deal with the death of their dad and whatever else.
Oh, man. All right.
Yeah.
Number 16, the animated Gremlins: Secret of the Mogwai.
Oh, geez, I didn't know that was a
Season
thing.
one.
It's on Max.
Max? Okay.
And it's okay. I mean, it's the first thing I noticed is that Gizmo is not voiced by Howie Mandel, and that kind of it threw me at first. I was like, he doesn't sound the same. It sounds weird. And then I looked at the credits and was like, oh, that's not Howie. So, and the story is otherwise beyond that. The story is pretty good. I enjoyed
Yeah,
it.
was that Brian Denny? Who was the dad in the first one?
Not Dennehy, but I'm picturing his face.
The stepdad, the dad of the redheaded kid on Different Strokes. He was like a.
Yeah, geez, that
I mean,
that's further back in the Wayback
honestly,
Machine.
that's the only other place I've seen that guy, and he was.
Yeah. Geez, I saw Gremlins, I think, across the street.
Yeah.
At the Roxy.
Yeah.
That's a Tobe Hooper. No, is that Joe Dante or Tobe Hooper?
I don't know.
Joe Dante.
Is it Joe Dante? Yeah.
Yeah.
And I want to say it was produced by Spielberg, something, right?
Yeah, it
That
was.
sounds
Yeah.
familiar.
It was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a PG movie, right? It's scary, but it's fun. Because, I mean, they take over.
PG-13.
Yeah, jeez, right?
Yeah. And then
I mean, they take the
Phoebe
fuck
Cates,
over.
right?
Oh, yeah. Phoebe
Okay,
Cates. Remember, she's like, bye, Hollywood.
Yeah.
Bye, movies, I'm out.
The guy who plays the dad is Hoyt Axton.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
How many Hoyts
I
have
think
you
he was a
ever met?
country star too, wasn't
Jeez,
he?
that sounds right to me, man. I mean, look at that guy. Hoyt.
Played guitar in.
Yeah.
I like it.
He was like the biological father of the redheaded kid from the Different Strokes.
Oh, yeah, we get to see Phoebe Cates walk out of the pool in Fast Times,
Yes,
right?
yeah.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Phoebe, for
Yeah,
doing
she
that.
married Kevin Kline and opened a boutique store in New York City.
She's like in real life?
Yeah.
Oh, did not know that.
Yeah, she's married to Kevin Kline.
Oh, jeez. Well,
Lucky dog.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's kept working. He's done
Oh,
good
yeah,
work.
he's done
Yeah.
fine.
Fish Called Wanda.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. I laughed.
Yeah. Oh, no. Are you coming
Yeah.
to kill me?
So good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So stupid. All right, number 17 is a show called Killing It, season 2. Anybody?
Don't know what it is.
Anybody? Don't know that one. 18, I know Mike and I have watched this one, Scavenger's Reign,
Oh, yeah.
season
Geez, I
1.
kinda forgot. I gotta
on
get
the
back
Max.
to it.
Yeah, I just
Yeah.
finished the first season
Geez, all
a
right.
couple days ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Oh,
really
man.
enjoyed it.
Yeah, no, it went dark. The guy
Yeah.
who was trapped by himself.
Oh,
or whatever,
God, yes.
He lost his shit and kind of is now turning the planet evil.
Yeah, yeah,
Right?
yeah.
It's like, thanks,
What?
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I enjoyed that, though.
Yeah.
It's psychedelic and weird.
Right.
Wait,
Yeah.
what? I missed something.
Oh, Scavenger's Reign, the animated movie?
no.
Or, yeah.
Animated show on
yeah.
Max.
I haven't
Yeah.
seen that, but
Yeah.
Killing It is funny. It's got
I don't know.
Robinson.
Craig Robinson.
Craig Robinson's
funny.
in it.
All right, I like
Yeah.
Craig.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Yeah, he'll dare to be stupid.
Yeah,
And basically, the show's about a couple people who are like trying to kill as many like pythons in the Everglades to collect like this bounty, because you get, if you get X number of heads brought back, you can win like a 50 grand.
This is fiction or nonfiction?
It's fiction.
Okay.
It's fiction, and it's a comedy.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Because I bet that's getting to be a thing, right? And didn't they get invaded by a bunch of weird fucking snails and shit? And I think so.
Which one?
Oh,
The Florida.
Everglades.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, Killing is funny. I haven't finished watching season 2, but it's season 1 was hilarious.
All right. Best superhero movies of 2023. This is according to Insider Magazine. Coming in, and there was only 9 of them this past year, at least.
Oh, so this
big
is in
ones.
the
This
order
is
of
in
their-
what they think were the best ones. They said number 9, Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. I don't know. I haven't seen it, so
I don't know. I enjoyed it.
yeah.
I mean, of all of those, I think I would put Ant-Man and the Wasp ahead of maybe 1 or 2 of the others. But,
Okay.
But beyond that, that's not too bad.
Yeah. Number 8, The Flash.
I enjoyed it.
It had moments that I really liked. So
It-
the
it could have been a lot
baby
better.
saving scene is worth the whole thing.
I think that was hilarious.
Oh, it's amazing, and it's one of those Flash pickles that only the Flash can get out of. Right? I really enjoyed that scene a lot. So.
Yeah.
All right, well, maybe I'll watch it this weekend. More recently added to this list, Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom.
Yeah, which you saw,
I
right?
saw it, and I actually enjoyed the shit out of it. a lot of people were saying they didn't want to see it because Amber Heard is still in the movies. She's in the movie minimally. She's only in there when her character is absolutely necessary to the story.
She's taking a dump somewhere on somebody's pillow.
I mean, for the most part, you see him when he's not being the king of Atlantis. He's at home with his baby. And he's like being a dad with his dad. So there's the 3 generations of the Curry men there.
Oh, that's
it's cute, and there's some really great fight sequences in there, and there's some good one-liners, and Aquaman is constantly fucking with his younger brother.
Right on.
Like he's like, man, you've never had above water food. Man, you should try this. He hands him a cockroach.
That's funny. Does he know his dad's secretly Boba Fett?
No, I don't think he does.
Oh man, coming in number 6, and I really like this movie, Shazam: Fury of the Gods. I think the story could have been a little bit better, but just a fun.
It was fun.
Yeah.
Did you catch that the original Billy Batson was in it?
No,
from the 70s.
No.
I don't
think I ever saw
Remember
Shazam.
Iris or not Iris? Isis. Yeah, Isis and Shazam.
Yeah, there was it was done by I think Hanna-Barbera or the Sid and Marty.
Remember now.
Sid and Marty Krofft, one of the two.
Huh.
And so it was like a late 70s kind of like Saturday morning like live action show. Yeah. And the guy who played Billy Batson in that has a small cameo in that movie wearing the same shirt he did in the 70s.
Jeez, that's great.
So if you've seen it, you recognize him almost immediately because of that shirt.
Yeah, but it's also got Lucy Liu in it, right?
That's true.
That's
and it's hard to get mad at Lucy.
And Dame Helen Mirren.
Helen Mirren,
Helen Mirren, yeah. She's a
having
badass
fun with
in this
it.
movie, too.
Yeah, she's having fun with it.
Yeah.
But I really like Lucy Liu a lot.
Yeah.
So
another one that I saw that I really enjoyed was coming in number 5, Blue Beetle.
That was a great movie, and I'm hoping
I thought it was great.
I'm hoping that Blue Beetle gets to stay in the DCU because that was a good.
who knows? Because they're doing a relaunch, right?
Yeah. I enjoyed the whole family dynamic and the fun that they all had.
Is that George Lopez?
George
Lopez.
Yeah, George Lopez. He's like, Batman's a fascist.
And I would actually put Blue Beetle ahead of this next one, The Marvels, which I did enjoy, but not as much as I liked the Blue Beetle. But The Marvels came out. And
that was a good movie, and I don't know. I think I would say those two are kind of tied for me.
Yeah, is it on Disney yet?
I don't think so.
I think it's still available to rent.
Yeah. And we do, the wife and I joke about, because there is not to ruin it for Mike, there is a society that communicates through song.
Nice.
So occasionally I'll break out in song, and then she'll break out in song because we have to communicate by singing.
Yes.
And there's a whole
way it ought to be.
There's a whole like a 4-minute scene where it's like a musical.
Yeah.
And it's done very well. I was not off put by it at all. It was really funny.
Because they're having fun in this movie, right?
Yeah.
It's not a...
No, it's not super.
I think
it's not Infinity War.
No. They're having fun in this, and because their powers are intertwined, they have to synchronize. They have to figure out how to fight, knowing that as soon as they use their power, they're going to swap places.
Yeah, and I didn't understand the whole beginning of that, how it started, and it's okay, I'm going to watch it again, but it was a little weird, but it worked as a storyline.
The way I remember is they were all three of them were using their powers in they were interacting with a wormhole. And when they all did their powers around it, that's when they got intertwined. That's how they got stuck together.
Maybe so.
Yeah.
And Ms. Marvel, right?
Yeah, the girl.
Yeah.
Ms. Marvel, the girl. I really liked her family dynamic too.
I liked her
brother
television show. I watched.
Yeah, I haven't seen all the television shows.
I wasn't.
You really should check out their show. It's really good. Yeah.
Number 3, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. We talked about this already.
It's got all the shiny parts to it, right?
It's going to be a fun.
I thought it was just the weakest of the 3 films, but none of them are crap.
Although I will say that I liked Nathan Fillion's character in this.
Oh, that was awesome.
Yeah.
As the cop who's all like, I got one too. And it's so good.
Yeah.
I forgot that was in this one.
I cannot wait to see him as Guy Gardner.
Yeah. Yeah.
Although he was the voice of Hal Jordan in the animated Justice
Yeah,
League.
but Guy's a lot more fun, potentially. I guess it depends on how he plays it.
Yeah.
Coming in number 2, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutant Mayhem, and they chose that number 2. I haven't seen it, so it must have been pretty good.
You know what? It was good. I don't know what I was expecting, knowing that it was a Seth Rogen and his partner who they've done all these other great things together, and I always forget his partner's name. But either way, the animation style is made to look like claymation. So, and everything has kind of a movement to it, like it's claymation, but it's not. It's digital, you know. So, and there were some characters that I was surprised by who voiced them. Like one of the potential bad guys is Ice Cube.
Oh, right.
So I was like, he's in a TMNT movie. Okay, cool.
Right on.
You know?
Yeah, I've never seen any of the Megan Fox ones either. But they're CGI, modern age stuff.
They are live action where the turtles are CG. Of those two, the second one is the best.
All right.
Because it has Casey Jones in it and Rocksteady and Bebop.
All right.
So I enjoyed that one. But the first of those two, I was like, no, why'd they have to change everything? They changed the entire origin of the characters. Because the origin I'm aware of is from the original series from 1987. I never read the comics, although I should have. But
Still available. Still making new ones.
yeah,
they're working.
Not Laird, but the other one. That the one of the two creators, Eastman. He's now working at IDW,
that makes
making
sense.
new stories
Sure.
for them. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Right on. And then number 1, we talked about a little bit already, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse.
Yeah,
so
nice. All right.
freaking good.
Hey, the thing I was confused by is,
And I haven't seen it yet.
have you read any of the Spider-Man 2099?
Some. Yeah.
Was that was that Spider-Man a vampire? Because they kind of
Is
portrayed
this a spoiler?
a little bit. I mean,
No.
so yeah, that's different.
But it's a multiverse, so anything
Yeah.
can happen.
Oh, we're talking thousands of Spider-Men.
Yeah. So yeah, no, I mean, anything can happen.
Thousands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you see, and sometimes
Poor Parker.
the ones in the background have a few lines, and there's
Poor Miles.
poor Miles, because Peter.
No, I guess you're right. Yeah,
And-
Parker in these has been an older guy, right?
Just that teenaged Peter Parker angst, right? Where he's just trying to be Spider-Man, but also be a teenager and come into his own. It just played so perfectly. His relationship with Spider-Gwen and all that from the other universe and all that stuff. It's just so well done. It's
and then
really
Peter Parker in this he's now a dad.
Great. I know, you're killing me.
Yeah, I'm just making sure he has to go see this movie now.
Yeah, definitely see it. I took forever to watch it too.
It was
just
good.
because I knew there was another one coming after it, so I didn't want to space it out. But I don't know when any idea when the second one's coming.
It's 2025, I think.
Yeah, and I should revisit the first one anyway because it was excellent.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
excellent.
Oh, it was really good.
Yeah.
They've done a great job, and then that's it for Miles, right? And they're not going to do any more.
I don't know.
Not for a movie. He's got a new video game out now, Spider-Man 2.
All right.
So, and then we have Madam Web coming out in the next
that's right.
year sometime.
As a film?
Yeah.
Oh.
There's a trailer for it available now, so it's probably coming out in the next month or two.
Yeah, people are already hammering it hard because of some of the scenes and the dialogue and stuff.
Is it a
but-
spin-off from this last film?
It's part of the Spider-Man Sony universe, so it's not tied in with the MCU at all.
All right.
It's going to be like the same universe as Spider-Man and Venom and Morbius. So
Oh yeah, which I did not enjoy that film.
Morbius, I was hoping it would be better.
Yeah, it should have been better. That kid just had a birthday though. He's our age.
Leto?
Yeah,
Is he our age?
yeah.
All right. He'll always be Jordan Catalano to me.
He's and for me
It's
he's always
my so-called life. Starred, yeah.
for me he's always playing like that one character that no one gives two shits about, and or he plays a character that everyone loves, and he completely totally does the the opposite of what the character is. Like when he did the Joker, it's like, what the fuck was that all about? Why did he look like a juggalo? You know?
Well,
I mean,
why
really?
not?
'Cause
But at the end of the Snyderverse version,
yeah, that's what
We're-
I'm talking about.
yeah, fuck, I don't know. I thought that was a cool thing because Ben's all, I am going to kill you.
I just the whole like
But then they all get murdered.
the grill and the tattoos
Yeah.
everywhere, and just you could smell the patchouli and the weed coming off.
Well, it just put a different spin on it. And I don't know how much that was him and how much that was the artistic director, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. I don't know how much.
Yeah,
that
I
was
don't
him.
know.
I just always remember him as the guy who gets beat to death in a Fight Club, right?
I have no idea.
Does he get beat to death in that?
I feel like he does. They're real close.
I saw that movie once
Yeah.
and didn't care for it. So
Well, I know Meatloaf died in that, right?
Yeah, but he gets shot.
That's right.
Yeah.
Bob's got bitch tits.
Yeah. I got bitch tits. Steroids,
His
bro.
name is Robert Paulson.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of 2023, boys, there was a bunch of teen slang words that popped up this year. And I don't know, maybe some of these are from 2022. or whatever.
I think we
But I think
had
we
some
did
of these
this last year,
We did
didn't we?
this last year, and I think some of the same words
Yeah,
have come
maybe.
back.
Oh, geez, the kids aren't moving as
Yeah,
fast
and
as they should.
I get this at home, man. I get like she'll come home and girl, and all.
Do
Yeah.
kids
Like,
really
what
still,
is that you are saying?
is Fleek still a thing? I thought that was kind of old, like early 2000s.
Yeah, so this is a probably an adult writing what they remember the 2023 teen slang words was. Mama, dog face, and banana pants.
Yeah, me, ma'am, me,
Bussin', something that is really good or delicious.
I think busting's a thing.
Cap.
And no cap, right?
No
A lie,
cap.
a lie.
Oh, no cap. I got it.
Cap is a line. No cap is
All
it's true.
right.
It's true. We did that last year, I think.
The daughter comes. Is it chuggy?
Oh, geez, don't know that one.
Something that is outdated or uncool, like us, especially
yourself,
in a way that is trying hard to be trendy, trying too hard to be trendy.
Yeah.
It's like trying to make Fletch a thing, maybe. Drip, stylish clothing and accessories.
Yeah,
You got
yeah.
drip.
I've heard that one.
Finsta, which is a fake Instagram account that they just use for like personal conversations where it's not like my public face, right?
I would, geez.
Finsta. Fleek, which Todd was talking about, is on point or looking good. You fleek.
Looking good.
On fleek, yo.
Gas, something that is really cool or impressive. Goated, which is easy. That's the greatest of all time, right? Okay, this is no cap. We already talked about
Yeah.
cap.
Well, goated is that supposed to be past tense?
Done been goaded.
Done been goated.
I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. Salty, that's been around forever. That's
Yeah.
bitter, upset. Slaps, something that is really good or enjoyable.
It's usually used for music or like.
That slaps.
That track slaps. That song slaps.
Nice.
Meaning that it causes it's so good that it causes the speakers to like bottom out.
I thought it was like.
Long-legged woman, where have you been all my life?
No, I think it's in reference to the your woofers going crazy.
Slapping,
Which I don't necessarily enjoy.
slapping the woofer.
Yeah.
Got it.
I think I could be wrong. So people, if you know exactly
Call
what these
in
mean,
immediately.
comment down below.
We need the bat phone to ring off the
Yeah,
hook.
we-
People on if there's anybody watching live, I don't think there is. I don't see a number up there.
Why we oughta.
Slay, that's been around forever.
Yeah.
To do something incredibly well or to look amazing.
Nice.
Slay.
Sus has been around for a bit too. Suspicious or untrustworthy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then T, that's been
that's a new
around.
one for me. I
Oh.
only heard that one recently.
Spilling tea.
And people on TikTok are like, time for some tea. Grab your cup and blah blah blah.
That one makes sense
And
to me.
it's about like
Gossip.
gossiping, and they're talking about other people behind their back. and
Yeah,
stuff.
which is never a good idea. But
My son will call me up and he goes, "Do you want to hear the tea?" And it's usually like family drama somewhere. And
Yeah.
I'm like, "Of course I do.
Yeah.
Spill, boy, spill."
Let's hear it. Let me heat up. Alexa, Earl Grey hot.
Yeah.
Yes.
So those are the top 2023 teen slang
Aren't
words.
you glad
So
you tuned in, people?
we'll have to put those into our dialect somewhere.
Jeez, yeah.
Yeah.
And next year it'll all
I'm
be
not using any of
tar
those
and
terms.
town and pod and cast and extraordinaire. Those will be the top.
Those will
the
be
top
Those
words.
will be the it things.
Like our
The
town,
goats.
man.
The goats.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any predictions for this coming here 2024?
I think in 2024, Trump is definitely going to jail or prison.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jeez. Well, we'll see. I'm not going to hold him.
I'm
I mean,
hopeful at least.
Yeah.
I'm hopeful.
that's nice.
You know, at the very least, if nothing else, I think he should have his escort revoked because, you know, he tried an insurrection. You know, having
Having a Secret Service.
his Secret Service taken away from him.
Yeah, I find it to be shitty. But
I-
remember that's not constitutionally mandated. That's just legislative. So,
Yeah.
so that could be taken away from a
I think he
former
needs to have it
president,
taken away, 'cause,
and not
yeah.
all former presidents, right? So
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you, Mike? What any predictions for 2024?
no, I got
Stock market crash.
No, I don't think so. I think things are gonna.
Gas prices below $4 a gallon.
Yeah, for sure.
I would like to see
interest
those
rates
below
are going to
three.
drop. I think Biden's going to win, just in spite of himself and in spite of Kamala Harris, because gas prices will be low. Interest rates
Yeah.
are going to drop. By that point, probably two full points, right? So the building market will pick back up. Blah 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 blah. All the
Interest
same kind of
rates
shit
will
that just keep us.
stabilize.
Do you-
They're, I mean,
They're fine. They didn't raise it again.
We did get a soft landing out of it.
Yeah.
And we didn't really, and we did borrow a lot of money on ourselves, but
Sure.
we were doing that anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. And I'm not an economist because I find it to be
Do
really.
you think DeSantis has any chance of becoming president?
No, not if Donald Trump dropped out right now and just said, everybody vote for DeSantis, he still wouldn't win.
Yeah.
The only person who can beat Joe Biden, besides Joe Biden, is Donald Trump. Other than that, none of them stand a chance. Not even
Yeah.
close. Not even close. And that's not because Biden's necessarily doing a great job, but it's because he's not doing a terrible job.
Right.
And
He's doing
things
better.
are stable. Things are stable, and that's pretty much what it takes. Like it's all pocketbook.
And it's all the
pocketbook.
perception.
It's
And
well,
it's not
yeah,
even,
yeah, yeah,
it's
yeah,
not
yeah.
even really
Yeah.
pocketbook. And I don't want to claim that people aren't hurting out there because
Yeah.
I'm sure that people are.
Oh yeah.
But it's more perception
Yeah.
based, I think, than
Yeah.
reality.
And I promise you, you will not do better under a Trump administration.
Yeah.
You will not. The very wealthy will, but I'm telling you, people, you will not do better. I
Yeah.
promise.
I still
and it's
have-
amendable here. You
I
can-
still have like contacts with older family members and stuff like that. They're still complaining about the price of eggs, and it's like, no, go to the fucking store. They're not $12 a dozen anymore.
No, that's made up.
It's just bullshit.
Yeah.
Right.
And then empower, we the people to punish those who do profiteering. Right? Profit is fine,
Yeah.
right? Because you got to be able to make your money. If you're in business, you need to make money and plan for the future, and that's what profit is.
And that's
right?
something
But profit-
Biden's been talking about forever.
Yeah, and if he's not, then we need to put somebody who is.
Yeah.
Right, and that's not an executive function anyway.
Yeah.
Right, that's a legislative function, right? So that's House. So that means we need to get decent human beings into the House and not just weirdos who don't actually believe in doing shit. Right? You got to get people in there who believe in democracy.
Do you think the government should step in and make it so that companies cannot price gouge depending on gas or food or whatever?
Yeah.
Rent.
I would say all of those. Anything that has to do with your life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, you can't profiteer on. Right? Because those are the constitutionally mandated abilities of every American citizen.
Right.
Is that we are endowed with, right, these inalienable rights that bring us towards life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Right?
I saw
so you
a video-
can't fuck with that.
I saw a video the other day showing the federal income minimum wage versus when it first became a thing, and how the average income and the being able to buy a house and doing all these things that boomers are always like, I just did it by pulling up by my bootstraps.
Yeah, that's right.
And how it is now is vastly different. There's the lines begin to have a huge gap between the two when before they were right neck and neck, and the minimum wage you can't like survive on by just a single job.
No, yeah,
or
no, not
at the very least, you can't have a place by yourself. You have to have multiple roommates who all pitch in, and
Yeah, and why is that okay?
yeah, it should.
Right? And it's like, no, it's silly. And or then either costs have to come down or wages have to go up. Right? That's just the way that is. And since, life is finite, you can only, make so many products and shit. So that means there's an inherent lack, right? To some degree. So that means wages have to go up.
Right.
Yeah, that's just the way that is.
Yeah, that's the way it goes.
But we can legislate that Redfin can't buy millions of houses and just sit on them. Right? To drive up prices, which they've done, right? All those giant companies, or giant vast holding companies like Berkshire Hathaway's buys these vast apartment tracts, like millions and millions and millions and millions of units, and then just start fucking with everybody, changing prices all the way around to raise the prices on the, 10 fucking miles over and shit, just playing games.
Yeah. Right.
And that is easily, you can make laws about
that.
that.
Well, I know Vancouver, BC passed a law that says if you buy a house, you actually have to occupy it or I think rent it, because Chinese companies were buying up properties in British Columbia and they would just sit on them and do nothing. Meanwhile, the housing market's going crazy because people can't afford, the rent prices go skyrocket.
Yeah, no, it's weird.
So you got to open this up.
Yeah,
so,
and
there are ways to legislate.
Yes, there are. And
I think they should.
Food, shelter, food, and to some degree mobility, at least the bus. Those should we lucked out. We're in the 21st century in the United States. Those should all be just gratis, right?
Yeah.
Minimum for all of those. And then if you want to boost up to a different level, then God bless, go forth, right? Yeah. But we as a species and just as a 21st century civilization need to provide for the minimum.
So
right?
how about you, Charles? What do you?
Well, I think Giuliani is going to slip on the ice while he's waiting in the bread line and break hip and die in the hospital. I really think Giuliani's not going to make it a whole year.
Do you think he's going to turn? Is he going to?
Are we going to do a Deadpool?
Oh man, I hadn't thought about that. Well, because somebody's pushed him down, or he's just on his way out.
Not that he's, but I think he's just so fucked right now with all the lawsuits.
Someone will invite him to a concert and push him into the mosh pit.
Just be done.
Yeah.
He's gonna just have a heart attack and keel over.
How old is that guy? He's 80.
He's got to be 80 something.
80 something, yeah, for sure.
What a sellout piece of shit.
Yeah. Could have gone out on America's mayor, right?
Yeah.
Even though he was a piece of shit then.
If you look closer, he was a piece of shit.
Yes.
But the general feeling was that he was a straight shooter.
He could have gone out.
He had
sort of beloved.
Yeah,
right.
For sure.
With a lot of money.
What is that saying? Keep your mouth shut and let people believe whatever, and speak your mind and prove without a doubt that you're a piece of shit or something like that.
Sure. Yeah.
Something to that effect.
Oh man, yeah. Bummer.
I don't know. In 2024, as far as like entertainment goes, I think that the superhero genre is going to probably start to slow down.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of stuff coming out.
Not as much as it has in the last 3 or 4 years.
Yeah, maybe not. I am looking forward to, and I can't remember the name of the show now, but it's going to have Charlie Cox and Vincent D'Onofrio reprise their roles as Daredevil and
there's going to be a new Daredevil series. Yeah.
Well, there's a show coming out that they're going to
Echo, right?
Echo, that's what it is. Yeah.
That comes out right. It's going to be on Echo.
Jeez, that's cool.
Isn't that about like a Native American superhero, right?
Yes, and it is going to be mature.
Yeah, she's not a hero though.
No,
she works for Kingpin.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
She made an appearance in. She made an appearance in what? Something recently.
The one with
Wakanda Forever.
No, the one with who's the blonde lady that everybody loves? Scarlett Johansson and
Black Widow.
Black Widow.
That's right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the one with her
The little
sister,
sister,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to that show coming out, and then it's probably not going to be 2024 for the new Daredevil. 2025.
Yeah, I do know that 2024 will bring us the last season of Stranger Things.
Oh, yeah.
So
Is it coming out in 2024? Because they're just filming it now.
I think at the end of the year or the early 2025.
I mean, they could pull that off, I guess.
I don't
right?
know. I don't
Beats me.
I mean,
200 episodes.
now that you say that, I'm thinking that maybe it's going to be early 2025.
Yeah, jeez.
That and Mandalorian. And,
Oh, yeah.
a lot of
man.
stuff that's not going to be
I think.
around.
Oh, and we're supposed to be getting a second season of not Obi-Wan, but the other one, the other Star Wars series that has nothing to do with the main characters in the movies.
Andor?
Andor.
Oh, yeah.
Andor.
Did like Andor.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that in, damn, I just had it too. Mandalorian. And then
Ahsoka.
Oh, no, Ahsoka. What was the other one I was thinking?
Oh, the one with the kids.
Last of Us.
Oh.
Yeah, that's probably not going to have a season.
sure.
It'll probably be 2025 too.
Yeah, that was good. That was
Yeah,
good
I
TV.
really like that.
Yeah. I watched the first episode and I was like, okay.
Or Mike, why do you need a weird auto-loading shotgun? It's like, you've seen the fucking Last of Us? That's why. That's why.
The Walking Dead.
Don't come crying to me when the mushroom based fucking zombies come for you.
What was the name of that M. Night Shyamalan movie about the trees trying to kill us?
Yeah, the worst film of that year. I don't even remember what year that was. What the fuck? The Happening.
Yeah.
It felt
Oh my
like felt like
God.
The Last of Us was like a cross between The Walking Dead and that movie.
Yeah, I mean, it just
But done
did
well.
not work. Yeah, it didn't
Oh,
work.
is it better?
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, I watched the first episode and I was like, huh.
Oh, Last of Us, I thought was good TV.
Oh, great.
Really? It's got Pedro Pascal. I'm surprised you didn't.
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's Pascal.
Pascal, yeah. I was getting.
For pronunciation
I was
Nazis.
getting Walking Dead vibes from it, and I was kind of done with Walking Dead at that
Kind
point.
of, but the kid does a great job. I think he does a great job. It's fine.
I'll go back and
the
rewatch
monsters,
it.
but yeah, sure, of course, because it's still a zombie flick, right? It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I mean, that's you're not wrong.
And I watched The Walking Dead for nearly a decade, so it's like I'm kind of done with zombies.
Oh, sure. Well, there you go. Yeah, no, there is a similarity there. But it's cool. In the first episode, did you watch the first episode?
I did watch the first
Because
episode.
where the expert is like, oh no, we're doomed.
Yeah.
They bring in the mushroom lady in Indonesia or wherever that is. That's a really good scene.
Yeah.
Because she's like, oh no,
You got to fucking bomb it.
you got to nuke us right now.
Hopefully you
So-
get
Yeah.
it. But
yeah.
Have
Nope.
either of you watched the Apple series of Godzilla yet? Monarch?
No, I gotta.
It's really good. I enjoyed the shit out of it.
I just need.
I hope it gets season 2.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. No, I really. And so it's finished now. That's it.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
It's 8.
Because I do like me some Godzilla.
And, you have Snake Plissken as well. So.
It does got the Kurt Russell, but I can't forgive him for being ego, so evil.
And he does. Oh, and Ego does appear in season 2 of What If.
I just watched that. Which
That was a great episode too.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a bad guy.
nice. Mike, you watching anything new?
No,
Anything to
nothing I
share
can
with
think
us?
of. I'm still
Yeah.
trying to dig through my giant stack of reading material.
Yeah.
And now that I'm employed at the Lucky Liquor, occasionally.
Are you really? Oh, just
I
it's
guess.
kind of a
I'm the
drop
fill-in.
in.
Yeah, Betty's the door lady, and she's the best at it. So.
Okay.
But she couldn't show up, so she had some.
What I've been doing recently is I dug out my Oculus and I've been playing with that. And if you have never done in VR, it's self-contained, but you can also connect it to your computer, so you can play games off your computer through the goggles. And but the thing I've been playing around with in the last week has been called Meta Horizons, which is like the metaverse. In virtual reality, you have your avatar, and you can make it look like yourself or whoever you want. And I discovered that people have been making worlds that are like real life places, but on the virtual world. So there's a place I discovered recently that's is a dive bar out of New Jersey that plays like punk and heavy metal.
That's awesome.
And like they have a mosh pit, folks. It was so fucking cool. I saw this, and people are running around and jumping and just slamming into each other. So I was like, okay,
Jeez, that's great.
I was like, oh wow, that's fun. And then the other thing I discovered that I didn't think I was going to like initially because I've never been a fisherman, but there's a world where you can actually do some fishing.
Yeah.
And it's when you're not like surrounded by a bunch of 5-year-olds and 12-year-olds, it can be quite relaxing to just be like, you know.
That's the zen of fishing. People have said, yeah. They say the
Nope.
worst day fishing is better than the best day working.
Yeah. But yeah, Horizon. It's called Meta Horizons. It's a free app that doesn't cost anything. They have real life concerts and stand up specials that play in some of the worlds as well.
So it's basically a gaming console, but it's just the size of a pair of glasses.
It's
goggles, sure.
It's you've seen pictures of the VR headsets there.
But that's the entirety of it. There's not a secondary machine that you're plugging into or anything.
I mean, you can plug it into your computer, but you don't have to.
Yeah. Huh,
you don't
that's
have
wacky.
to.
Yeah.
And the average battery life one is about 2 or 3 hours, depending. So you go in there, you can hang out and you meet people. Like there is a world. It's just a comedy club, and they can go in there and people can go up and do open mic stuff at any time of day. You can walk up and put your name on the list and go up on stage and tell jokes. And people either
About those 8-bit pixels. Am I right?
it sounds fun. It sounds goofy, but it is actually a lot of fun. I've really been enjoying it.
Yeah, that's neat. And it seems like that's coming, right? And I know they've been saying that for a minute, but I really think it is coming.
Horizons has one that is like an augmented reality where you have the VR section of it, but then it's showing you a video of a real life comedy show where they have cameras in the audience, and the comedians are all like talking to the people in the audience, but then they see the camera and go, oh, hey, look, blah, 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 that kind of thing. And I don't know, it was fun. And it's worth the they just came out with a new version of the goggles or the headset, and it's like, I don't know, $400 or $500. The Series 2 one is the one I have, and that's like $250, $300.
Huh.
The newer ones have the faster processor and
Maybe more memory.
It has like face tracking, so if you wink or you smile in real life, your avatar will do the same thing in the VR world.
What if you do that slow cat blink?
Just I watched somebody just kind of like they look like they were getting.
Yeah. Are you stroking out? Are you okay?
I watched someone who just like slowly started kind of looking like they were having a stroke. I was like, and I go, "Are you okay?" He's like, "No, man, I'm okay. I'm just really stoned right now."
Oh, wow.
He's like, "Are you smoking while you're on VR? Is that a good idea?" Might have a bad trip, man.
Yeah, did you say what you've been into, Charles? What do you got going?
Oh, not a lot. I caught up, like we talked about the Scavenger Rain, and I watched that first episode of Deadlock, which I do recommend.
And where's Deadlock again?
It's on Prime.
Okay, Deadlock.
And like I said, get through just sort of grain of salt the one character because it's just over the top, right? And I wasn't expecting it to be so over the top, but it's a goofy little quiet town where murder doesn't happen, right? The biggest crime is a friggin' seal that's on a walkway, and the police have to get it off the walkway.
That's fun.
And they're like, you can't feed it. You can't feed it. You're going to get it used to coming up here to get food. You got to lure it off, kind of thing. But yeah, some of the characters over the top. I guess it gets better as you go reading the reviews and stuff. But if you kind of get past the one lady actress, then it's funny. But anyway, I mean, that is about it. And folks, before we end this here program, going to remind you we got two bonus things. Tonight we're doing a top 5. It's going to be the hardest hitting celebrity deaths of 2023. So find that in our Patreon page or go to the members only section of the website to find that. And our other bonus is going to be our take. We're going to review the first half of season 2 of Reacher, which I think we all agree is just a dynamite show.
It's a great show.
Yeah.
And links to everything is on the website in case you guys are wondering.
Go and watch it. So ending on anything positive? Anybody got anything positive to end on? No positivity. Absolutely not.
Well, geez, it's heading into presidential election season, kids.
Yes, it absolutely is. It's going to be
I'm positive next year is going to be lots of like political porn. So
in a bunch. So I'm in.
Well, how about this? Alfred Lord Tennyson, who I think I read a lot in high school, but he said or wrote, "Ring out the old, ring in the new. Ring, happy bells, across the snow. The year is going. Let him go. Ring out the false, ring in the true."
Ooh.
Yeah. Friggin' poetry. Jesus.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Yeah, Happy New Year. We'll say goodbye on that note. And don't forget to come back and join us in the bonus.
Yeah.
Bonus.
Bye.
Bye.
Please like, subscribe, comment, and share. And if you think this episode is worth $1 or $5, the boys would love to have it. Please go to ourtownpod.store for merch or to donate now. For less than a cup of coffee, you can also join the website in the member-only area for exclusive bonus content, blogs, and more. It's just $3 a month or $30 a year. Thank you for listening to this production of Our Town Podcast Extraordinaire.